Folks, today I'm going to test out several fun and interesting myths here in Brookhaven, and a lot of strange things have happened. I even managed to fly. Anyway, on to the first secret, right? The first myth here that I want to test with you is in a specific house. More specifically, in the Brookhaven mansion. Look, this mansion here by the beach is huge, and now we have to wait for it to get dark. Apparently, when it gets dark, something strange happens. I want to know if it's true. Look, there's even a slide here to play on. It's really cool. This little house even has a sofa, and this part here is a hot tub, perfect for relaxing. I've never really noticed how beautiful this house is. Anyway, I'm going to wait here inside because I'm curious. And look, it's already nighttime, but nothing is happening yet. No dolls or anything like that have appeared. I guess we have to wait a little longer, right? I don't know what we're supposed to do here. And look, there's even a little fish tank. How cute. But wait, what's that over there that you guys are seeing? Wow, there really is a doll in the pool. That's so weird. It actually works. How strange. I've never seen that in Brookhaven before, but it's making some really weird noises coming from upstairs now. Look, I'm getting out of here. That was strange. The myth is confirmed. It worked. Let me leave this house. I got a little scared, and if you really look closely, I recognize that doll. Because think about it. If we come here to Matson Lake and go left, we'll basically find this street here that leads us to the campsite area. And here's the campsite house that everyone knows. But look, when we enter through this door, there's basically this bathroom area. Oh, there's even a spider here. But anyway, when we jump on this part of the bathroom and jump again, you'll see what happens. The secret where that doll is, it's exactly the same place. Wow, folks, I've discovered something extraordinary. But anyway, I want to test more myths and secrets. I want to test a myth here, but apparently you need a friend for it. That's why I have this friend right here. He said he was forced to record this video today. Forced, huh? Anyway, apparently to fly, you just have to make yourself really tiny, like 0.5, and then have the object right on top of me. But it has to be at a very precise point or it won't work. Guys, I've been trying here for a while, and I simply can't do it, but I'll keep trying. If after, like, I don't know, 6 attempts it doesn't work, I'll give up and consider the myth false. Look at this. It worked, guys. I'm flying. That's so weird. I don't know if I should walk. I might fall, but the myth is true. So cool. I don't know if you necessarily need a friend. I'll test it here without my friend. And look, it's already glitching out. My goodness, you don't need a friend, folks. You can do it alone. And wow, the object went far away. But this secret is so cool. Give it a try. You can do it alone if you want. But, you know, it wasn't that difficult. It was kind of laborious, but it was pretty smooth. I want to test a myth if we just come here to the Brookhaven pool. Because guys, we have basketballs and soccer balls here. But if I throw the basketball into the pool, will it float? Let's see. I threw it. And oh my gosh, if I'm not mistaken, it used to float before, but now it doesn't float anymore. I remember there was an update that changed the physics of the basketball, and that must be why, because it used to float, but now it sinks to the bottom. I want to test this here at Brookhaven Beach. Let's go to Matson Lake. Look, guys, I've arrived at Matson Lake, and look, the ball just does the same thing. Let me try it here with the soccer ball. Hang on, there's this guy out of nowhere. But wait, the soccer ball just goes far away. Hang on, I know him. It's LeBron James from basketball. I asked, hey, is it really you? He said, yes, it's me. Wow, I can't believe it. It's literally your face, although it's a bit deformed here. He said, I challenge you to a basketball game? It'll be really cool. Wow, let's play basketball at the Brookhaven school court. The good thing is that in this update, a lot has changed on this court. Like, there's a gym and everything. There are some really cool things here, like exercise equipment and a pool. Look, guys, it's awesome, right? Look, they even took the basketball court. And now let's go. I want to see who can make more baskets. Let's see. I'll try to make 5. 1, that's 1 down. Did I make it? No, I missed the first one. Let's see the second. 2. Look, it seems like I got it. Nice. Now let's try the third. I missed. I can't believe it. And the fourth one seems like I got it. Nice. Now let's try the 5th to see if I can do it. And I did it. 3 points done. Now it's your turn. He's already on the first one. And wow, the first one hit there. Wrong. He almost got it. Let's see the second one. He jumped for the second one. And wow, it went in. He has 1 point now. Wow. He got another one. He's really good, man. If he gets 2 more, I'll lose. Now let's go for the last one. Let him go. If he misses and I make it, I win. Wow, he missed. Let's see if I can make it, guys. Let me try. Aimed, and wow, I did it. He said, wow, you did really well. Congratulations. I said, thank you, but now goodbye, LeBron, because I need to test the myths here in Brookhaven. Apparently, folks, there's a very strange room with 0 gravity. I want to test if this is really true. I'll grab a random car here. Look, all we have to do is come here and simply take a house and whoa! There are these really cool powers here in Breaker Heaven. In this case, in this little car. Look, we just need to take this yellow house. Look, folks, look at the size of this house. It's huge. There's even an arcade here. But anyway, what interests us is to go down here to this library. And here there will simply be a secret button among the books. And there will be this place full of pillars. And if you take your laptop here, you'll have to set it on all the chairs for the secret to work. And then it will be connected here. Now come here and follow this book and come to this pillar here. There will be a luminous button that you have to click. Then you come here to the black wall and come down here and look. Here's simply a notebook that will have a little button in the corner, well hidden. You know what I mean, okay? And you go back to the beginning of the house. And look, here's the car in our Easter egg or any car. Grab it and come to the gas station. Look, basically here next to this little market, if we get close to the mountain, this secret door opens. So we have to come here, turn off the light, and here there will be this blue screen. And apparently, when we type this password right here that I'll tell you, called Marcus Brookhaven, exactly as it's written, it will open, and look, it really opened a door here. The password was approved. Now we can turn on the light switch, and look how cool. Everything here is zero gravity, really cool. I like this a lot, guys. You can test this secret here. The next one, I'll grab one of the cars here that seems to be the fastest in Brookhaven. You know, it's very easy to get around with it. And folks, I want to test here if basically there's a way to, because when we try to cross this with the car, you can see that we hit the wall. And now I want to test if it's true or false that you can go through if you're very fast. So I'm going to come here to the other side to get the maximum speed, and whoa! I hit it and couldn't get through. Now let me try to do that on the other side. I'll get the distance, got plenty of it. Now I have to go through the obstacles. I'm going very fast, and wow, I'll pass, and it didn't work. It seems like the myth is false. It didn't work, you know. Okay, it seems like the myth here, folks, was false. But I want to do another test. Will it work if I pass with an even faster vehicle? I don't know, but I want to get it here so we can get it. We need to have access to the military house here in Brookhaven, you know? So you have to get the military house here. Now you're going to do the following. You're going to come to this button here that will say jet. And you're going to grab that jet, but you need to have premium to activate it in black, which looks really nice. And now, man, I'm going to put maximum speed. Look how fast this jet is. And now I'm going to try for several sides of the brick heavy. First, this side. Will we be able to get through it? Let me see. And whoa, we got through easy. I don't know if it's just with the vehicle, if the jet can go through it, but I found it kind of strange. Yeah, I think this myth, I don't know if it's true or false, because we simply can get through it. There's even another barrier right here a little further ahead. Can we get through it too? With this jet, let's see. Here's an invisible barrier that is the end of the world. And look. No, it didn't work. We glitched, but we can pass over it. And look, this way we can come to the lower part of Brookhaven. Look, we're under the map right here. And to go up, you just have to grab here, and it will glitch a bit here. Will it be a bit difficult? It will be, but eventually we can do it, right? But anyway, let's play here. I even fell here. Look, guys, now I'm going to test another myth. Apparently, if we fly here at Brookhaven, 1,000 will levitate. It's not like that other secret, right? That I did for you, right? That secret with that object. No, right? Because with that object, we basically stayed on top of it and we flew. But it's not like that. We here will levitate. And to do that, we need to type either this command called wolf, which makes us spin, or this command here called AFK, or a command called undial wolf, which they leave us like that. I'll choose one of these. I'll get this one that I think is really cool. And now we have to go up here on the horse to levitate, and wow, we really levitate and we go even faster. Now let me test something. I'll put maximum speed on my horse, and now let's see if I'll jump really high too. Wow, I'm faster than a car in this. If we compare a car, right, of a person who doesn't have a prize and we do a race, I'll be at the same speed as them. Look, besides that, my jump is much higher, right? In our normal jump, it reaches the ceiling of the police station. Only if I jump here, I reach easily, man. Very easily. I can even reach these stores, maybe? It does. I can reach them. Really cool. If you're running away from someone playing tag, I don't know, and you have to run from the person, do this bug there, and you'll be able to come here, hide without anyone noticing, and there you go. Look how super easy it is to escape from the person, climb up here to the car wash, and they won't be able to climb up. Besides, you'll be super fast, right? Much faster than normal. And look, there's a myth that says we can access that forbidden part of the square in the subway and keep pressing this button here and here. Apparently, we can go through this wall, and when we go through, look how cool this myth is confirmed, guys. It works. We stay under the map and we can see all the people. If I'm on a public server, can I put cars here? Apparently, I can't, unfortunately. And apparently, folks, taking advantage of the fact that we're already here, they say that the subway is a lie. Let's see. I entered the train here, and people say we have to use the sleeping bag, put it right here out of the subway. Let's see if this is true. And look, it really works. But it's just a cube that moves, you know? We don't move. Look here. For the outside part is a lie, man. I can't believe it. And look, apparently we were able to put cars inside the train. And look, I'll get a small car here, like the golf cart, right? And we have to come up here by the stairs, and wow, I already managed to enter the train station. Now let me try to get into the subway, and whoops, I got a big vehicle. We already know the method is confirmed, right? But let's see if we can put a gigantic vehicle. I'll try to put this truck. As you can see, it's really, really big. But here there's a plant in front of us bothering us, so let me go to another subway station to test this. As we know, there's one right here, and look, it's much better here to get in. But it seems like it doesn't fit properly, but let me try. Apparently, if we press here to rotate our car, right, to make it kind of fly a little. But let me put a longer car here. We just come here and try to enter with it. But then we're going to press the H key to rotate the car. And it's not possible, man. This has to work. Whoops, we already glitched a bit. Great, we managed to enter the station. Now let's try to get on the train, but I don't think it fits through the door. It's too big, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'll kind of rotate it slowly until I can get it in here, you know? Oh my goodness, guys, it's difficult here. You have to keep pressing this like a crazy person until... Nope, guys, I give up. Myth busted, guys. There's a myth that says there's a window we can open because you know that here in Brookhaven, when we lock a house, we can't open the windows, for example. This one here. I'll take one here as an example, and as you can see, we can't open these windows, you know, or close them. Look, I can even lock this and turn off the lights here, but look, anyway, we can open this window. It's crazy, right? So this myth is really confirmed it exists. And look, for this apparent bit here, when we come to Lake Matzo here in Brookhaven, you can see that there, right, is the boat, which is the yacht. And when we come in here, apparently, there's a secret spot inside the bathroom, which is right here. Just go down this part, and there will be a bathroom. And look, when we come here to this wall, we can go through it. And here are several secret things. It's very interesting, guys. I want to see you guys test this because this secret is really cool. There's even a way to change the textures of this object. Very crazy.